Alright, let's go. Tuesday. Among everything, literally, I don't really wanna keep my vlog with this vibe that I have been absorbing too much, even though I know it's a vlog, it's meant to be spoken what I'm living at the moment, and today I was editing the class, the English class, so it took me like 4 hours to do a nice-ish editing, and I did it on the phone. That's what perhaps have taken a little longer, but it looks nice. It's very elaborated, and I think that it can really give a message. It can really help people that will be looking for that sort of information. Okay, so that guy is a director, and he found out on the internet that this is an experimental channel, and then he's trying to do some experiments of his own. And I accepted. I really did. So we've got a script. Yeah, we do have a script. So in today's video, I will be answering 5 questions. Okay? And then in the end of the video, I will give a little brief. We have in the end here polemic subject that it's for the last of the video, and during that I will speak a little bit of my own, like without the script. Alright, so leaving the polemic or controversial subjects for later, let's answer the first question, that is why I've decided to leave the hospitality industry after so many years working and having a passion for it, and yeah, simply living from out of the blue. It wasn't really from out of the blue. First of all, I slowly started to dislike a little bit, but I can almost assure that came post-COVID. COVID times and post-COVID, as I have already mentioned, it wasn't only hard for people like myself, for example, that was used to live among people, that made a living out of people. I mean, you know what I mean. And so it was very hard. And then on the return, we had a lot of changes, we had changes on people's behavior. We had changes on customers, on the staff. It was really hard to find people to work, and not being here to throw stones, but I believe that all the smart people were already working digitally, because once you build your business, you manage to work less and earn more. And I was tired also, I was really tired, because I have always worked in this industry very, very intensively, I would say. And also I have stopped drinking alcohol. That was something that all the barmen know, that a barman that doesn't drink alcohol, it doesn't work. And so after COVID, after a few experiences, I was on the west coast of England, and I started COVID in France, and then I came to England, and I was on the west coast, Bristol, near Bristol, Stroud in Gloucester. And yeah, it was horrible. Stay locked down there. So I after came back to London, and in London I worked for a couple of 4 and 5 star hotels in Central, Blackfriars, and uh, even one in Leicester Square. Yeah, a big one there in the corner. But what I felt, it was like the industry had lost a little bit of their union or their partnership, their friendship, or yeah, the everybody working in the industry were against each other. Like back in the days, we used to really have nice teams. People helped each other. So that's something that and then from there I noticed that that mainly happened on you know high-end restaurants and bars and hotels, like Thai stuff. So then I decided, oh, maybe I'll try go back to a pub, and then I can, even though I was already a mixologist making molecular cocktails and whatnot. And then I went back to a pub, and unfortunately, even having the opportunity to manage and do all that drama, I just didn't have the feel anymore. It's just. And then I decided to leave. I had a period where I went really down, felt really depressive for 2 months, and luckily I had the support here, some support, financial mainly, from the English government, and yeah, that was it. And then after 2 months, I clicked myself out of it. All right, second question: why I have decided to enter the digital. Well, that's easy. First of all, is the future. Where everything is, like I have been mentioning on these videos uh, that even I mentioned a guy from Italy that used to make videos making paninos, like sandwiches, and he started to post. He was more seeing, he could reach more people, and then he had to close for a few days to be able to organize his digital business, and now he sells ingredients for sandwich for the whole world. I think he can for the whole world, but at least for the whole Italy, which is over 100% increase on their sales. I can assure that. Apart from the advertisements that he gets from social, because he gets a lot of views. People love to see people making sandwiches. All right, so another reason why I have entered the digital, because of the possibilities that are there. You basically, as I said, you can do anything, and you can make money as you may never have expected in your life to make it. It's, oh, why you didn't study, why you didn't try to become a lawyer or this or that. I respect all those professions, but having my background, being already an English teacher that is already on the internet to try to help as many people as possible, I basically then I just put it a side gig with the vlog, with the ZEZEUS on the road, and with the vlog Do Ze Zeus in Portuguese, which I need to record tomorrow. And but obviously I don't want to stay on these. I'm starting here. Yeah, I want to learn to work on the background, as I have already mentioned. I want to learn coding, cybersecurity. I would love, but YouTube is always a place that you can come and share your knowledge, which is what I am trying to do in this experimental channel. Is here again. Today I'm experimenting the lighting, the illumination, the lighting. Yeah, so illumination and lighting and script. Even though I always get a bit out of it, but now I have a script. Okay, and a director. All right, cool. So what else? Why else? Uh, because of everything that has happened or has been happening in the world, you know, literally I am telling you that I am really happy having a digital life, if you call it, you know, It's pretty cool. Like I'm learning a lot. I'm reading, you know. I'm having time when I stay indoors to read my books, such as Any Coincidence is Just a Coincidence. You know, so yeah, and you have to analyze or to uh, consider that I am 44 years old this year. You know, I have done a lot. Trust me, I have traveled a lot. I still want to travel, but I have worked a lot. You know, 78 plus hours a week. I have already done in some places, such as Hard Rock Cafe. And so, you know, I'm enjoying this. For after 25 years in hospitality, guys, I'm enjoying my piece. You know, so it's comfort, safety, and eventually freedom. When you start to monetize, you can literally live anywhere. Yeah. All right. Other thing, if you see, like, you know, that's the new word. That's what is happening now. Yeah. People is really. Oh, okay. Sorry, I just got distracted with the camera. I was like, only 1 minute, but I have been stopping. Okay. Other thing, if you look in Piccadilly, for example, back in the day, we used to have those guys, you know, the board. I remember when I came to London, like, you know, there was a job that we were told to not go to because the immigration used to come sometimes and clean up. But you know, so flyer on Oxford Street, you know, that's how we found most of the parties back in the day, through flyer. But nowadays, how do you do? How do you find a party? How do you find a restaurant? How do you find? So you know, you have to agree that everything is digital, and you can, you know, as I said, there are kids making millions playing video games online. So congratulations to them. I wish I could get to that level. All right, third question. Why I have chosen to study? Okay, that's a good question for the director. He made it. Okay, easy to live an experience because I have started a couple of universities and I have never continued, or I haven't, you know, taken serious, I shall say, as well. So having the opportunity to study in London, being supported to study, you know, getting financial support. You get a loan, you know, you eventually have to pay that back. But come on, you have to agree that, you know, having the opportunity to study in London, getting a support where you can gain knowledge to after pay for that easily. You can pay, you know, with the money you can make with the knowledge and the paper you get from there. Like if you want to work for a big company, the paper is very helpful. I'm looking for the knowledge mainly because I really want to work for myself, but never say never, you know. All right. What else? Why I have started to study? So I have already said a couple, and then to make connections. You know, as I have changed my lifestyle, and I never really had many friends. I know a lot of people. I have a few friends, a few people that I call friends, that they are always there for me. But we are not like daily speaking friends, but every time, you know, either they speak to me or me to them, there is always an interaction and, you know, a good relationship. I respect a lot of the people that I have met during my journey, and I am very thankful for the ones that answer me when I speak to them. So, you know, now I'm willing to do new connections, meet new people, so the university comes on that matter as well. Okay, so those were the main reasons why I have chosen to get back to study. And I'm studying computing science, even though I was already thinking on studying psychology maybe down the road somewhere, you know. That's what people will, you know, when you get old, when you're getting old, when you're aging, yeah, not that old, 44, but you know, and you done, you had kind of you know, a life, you know, a nightlife. Now for me, studying and reading is being happy days. All right, cool. So let's go for question number 4. Why do I think that everyone, including people plus 40 years old, should enter the digital? Well, I think I have already answered that on the second question, where I said why I decided to enter the digital. But here we go. Why do I think everybody should? Because it's the future. It's, if you have a business, no matter what is your business, as I said, the guy was selling sandwiches, so he now sells ingredients of his sandwiches. It's the ramification there, like, it's unbelievable. And if you have any skill, any knowledge, you can, share that, and then you can attach courses and, write ebooks and then sell them as well. Depending what you're selling, people pay for that. If you put the value that it's accessible, and that's what mostly people have been saying, that's how happen. You gain on the amount, So that's one of the reasons that I think. Second reason, it's basically the same as I have said to myself. You have freedom. You can work from home. You stop wasting time on transport, wasting money, and nowadays, even depending where you are, like, taking risks, because it's crazy. So I think that it's pretty, and even like it can work as it does for me as well. It can work as something to keep you, you know, keep you on the edge. Like, you always, it's good to be, you feel some commitment, you feel, yeah, especially when you have this transition that I am having from one word to the other. It is indeed a way of, yeah, even though there are not many, I feel like there are people there watching me. On the shorts of my teaching channel, I got almost 500 the other day. Yeah, this one is gonna go piano piano che va lontano. Okay, so that's why I think everybody should. I went to the Italian restaurant the other day and I said to them, "Are you guys already doing something about that? Doing something, some digital, some, because that's what it is. And if you have a pet, I said that already. If you have a pet, there you go. Let's get another one for it and make a channel out of that. People love that stuff. Just make something interesting. People love that. All right. Question number 5. Why do I want to move to a small city in the UK, mainly Wales or Scotland? That's easy. As I want to work from home mainly, and for me to get a van, I still have the license project, and I think it might be, I am looking through that as well. But yeah, at the moment I think I should wait a little bit more to do that. I think I should go slow, but never say never as well. Bless me. Never say never as well. If it comes along, or if things tend to go that way, I will do it for sure. But I just feel that at the moment I should move to a place. We'll see. But then, okay, why a smaller city in England? Why don't you go to Portugal or to Spain, or to Luxembourg, to France? Okay, I don't go to any of those countries because of the language. I have tried to move to Luxembourg already. I have tried to move to France, to a few places in France. I have tried to move to Holland. I visited Portugal with the idea that perhaps, but not. I thought of going to Spain as well, being there, but yeah, it's a big change, and the grass isn't greener always on the other side, you know, especially for an immigrant, you know, that don't speak the language. So I decided to stay within the the imaginary lines where I speak the local language. You know, I could go to Italy. I would love to go to Italy, but maybe down the road as well. That's a country I'm considering quite a bit in the future when the event happens, perhaps. Okay, so why then small cities? Not many people like to move to small cities in England. There are some people that do, but not many. So you can still find nice small cities with nice people. There are a lot of, you know, in Stroud I had a bit of a tough time, but I met some really good people there as well. And you know, as I said, not many people want to go to some place in England. So you have cheaper accommodation, and if you're working digitally, you know, it's all good. And you know, you have always train access to come to bigger cities. The rail transport here is very useful and very efficient whenever it's fully working. And yeah, so basically, less people, cheaper, safer, closest to the nature. You know, as you must know if you have watched my other videos, I want to adopt a dog and maybe a bird, maybe a goat. So for that I need to live in a smaller place. London is not exactly the place to, I mean, not, I could have here, but the landlord already said no because he eats some of the weeds from the garden. Okay, so those, and you know, as I said, the digital world, it keeps you everywhere. You know, you can literally, some people go to places to film and post it, you know, so it's the kind of idea of the Canadian guy that studies in the US and flies twice, because he only goes to uni twice a week. So he flies twice a week to the university. That is cheaper than live there, because he would have to work a lot to pay for the rent. So, you know, work smart, not harder. All right, those are the 5 questions answered. Now, what is the controversial? What is the controversial uh, topic of today? The controversial topic of today is Raíssa, the Brazilian skateboarder that did this, and after she, in sign language, she contemplated the Christianism. I'm not Christian myself. I was raised Catholic. I left Catholicism right after when I started to how would I say that, to become a little bit more rebel. So when on that time when I started to start to change my mindset, that I was like punk rock and whatnot, I left the Catholicism and I studied a little bit of Buddhism, and then I met people from the Spiritism and I was involved. I had a girlfriend that was really, really spirit. And, you know, so I'm not, at the moment, I don't have a religion. I do believe in God, which I before had some doubts about it, or not that I had some doubts. I can say maybe agnostic, because I always knew that there is something, but I never really understood what is it. And now I still don't. But now I at least know that there is. And I am, reading obviously Freud. It's, I chose this book because, yeah, because just because, yes. But I have been reading other books aside as well, and loads of ebooks and whatnot and documentaries, and podcasts of people that speak about this kind of subjects of understanding what's life, what's not, or and I can really assure that at the moment the sentence that we are not spirit, no, we are not a human having a spiritual experience. We are a spirit having a human experience. And also you believe that there is something afterward. What it is, I don't know. But I do think that, yeah, we are just being tested in, even if we are just energy among, the nothing, but we are energies, and we are put to tests, and we are vibrating, and we have been manipulated for some reason to have this life that we have. But everything is a choice, and I believe that we all made the wrong choice. That's why it is the way it is. We don't know how much strong we can be if we united ourselves. But it is what it is. Alright, so that was the today's video. Yeah, now with script. And we'll see if there will be some behind the scenes shorts after the videos soon as well. Alright, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, leave a comment if you think that any of these topics are interesting, and leave your opinion if you may. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow.